Hey there guys, what's going on and welcome back to our channel. TLC's biggest reality show, 90 Day Fiancé, is a very creative show, but how much do the stars of the show actually make? Let's find out in this video. But before we do that, do be sure that you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon so that you never have to miss out on any one of our upcoming videos going forward. Number 4, per episode. There are various conditions and various rates on how a cast member gets paid on the show. Since the show has many spin-offs and different versions, the pay of the cast member gets considered under all these distinguishable labels. Similarly, not every cast member appears on every single episode, and not every cast member makes it to the spin-offs. Everyone is paid according to their appearances and their duration on the show. You might have a lot of questions fogging up your mind, but don't worry, we'll tackle them one by one. So what happens before 90 days? Well, that's not very hard. For a cast member who's appearing in a single episode before 90 days where the couple hasn't met yet, the American member shall get paid somewhere between $500 to $1,000. What about 90 Day Fiancé the other way? In the other way, the American travels abroad to meet their beloved and spend some time with them, like Nicole travels to Morocco to be with Azan. What about the real deal? Well, we all know that the real deal is the 90 days spent in the United States on the K-1 visa by the foreigner. For that, the American counterpart of the show gets paid somewhere between $1,000 and $1,500 per episode. And if you're in every episode, you're likely to earn between $12,000 to $14,000 that season, which is very unlikely as not all the cast members appear in every episode. To quote Danielle from season 1, who raced down the street of Muhammad with legal papers flying all over his front door, we don't get paid in millions regarding her earning from the show. She bought a house and a few other items for herself. Other than these, the tell-all episodes are pretty heavy and pay $2,500, while the Happily Ever After, Pillow Talk, and The Single Life pay somewhere between $2,000 and $7,500 per episode. I mean, that's a pretty good deal, but then, not everyone's gonna make it that far. Usually, half the payment is paid before filming, while the rest is after it. Number 3, terms and conditions. So if you're cast in the show and you know the money stuff, what does the contract look like? Let me give you a rough idea of what you're playing with, and no, it's not fire, so just chill. Cast members are usually presented with a contract that has tons of clauses and countless terms and conditions they're expected to abide by. First off, if you're cast on the show, you're sworn into secrecy. In no circumstance are you allowed to disclose the ending of the show or hint at anything that might have happened. The consequence for that is pay reduction. And if that's not enough, each breach of the agreement can cost you up to a whopping $50,000, which isn't even close to what a cast member makes per season. I mean, you would think that if the price was so heavy, no one should even think about it, but there have been big slip-ups here and there, but thankfully, none of the cast members have been sued. Other than that, the cast members, if they're making a trip, are asked to buy their tickets while the accommodation is usually provided for. Pretty tight, huh? But what about the foreigner? Number 2, do the foreigners get paid? In the original version of the 90 Day Fiancé show, which is the first season, the foreigner didn't get paid at all. That's for a legal reason, however. Due to their K-1 visa, the foreigner wasn't legally allowed to be paid by the show. They would usually wait until after marriage to receive their payment for the filming they had done, and even after that, they had to be legally allowed to start working before receiving their pending salaries. In the alternative version, where the American travels abroad, the native there, the American's lover, gets paid legally as they are in their own country. If the show is hiring a translator, they get paid at least $100 per episode. Number 1, what about the families? Well, aside from the foreigners, there are other cast members like the family or friends of the couple. It's likely that they do get paid, but not that much. For example, one of the supporting cast members said that they wouldn't have done it for free, implying that she did get paid. A Reddit user claimed that their friend who was asked to pretend to be an acquaintance of a certain cast member got paid around $500 to be on the show. Other than that, Chris and his wife Nikki, who hosted a dinner party for their friends, And the main couple, David and Amy, responded to a question about the pay, saying that they were compensated for allowing the scenes to be shot at their house with cleaning a bit of cash, but other than that, there was nothing. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, do let us know by smashing that like button. We'll catch you guys soon in another video, and until then, take care and goodbye.